You know you can now get all my picture editing file at 11% discount price. The reason why I'm using 11% discount right now is because I'm on 11k subscriber. Once I hit 12k subscriber, it's going to increase down to 12% discount. All you have to do is to go to the link down in my description, in my video description, any of my video. Then click the link. It's going to take you directly to my store home. So here's what my store home look like. Now scroll down and look for whatever product you want there. Then click on any of the products. Wait for it to load up. Then click on get now. After you're done with that, put in your details here. Everything is already here. Now click on get a coupon. Once you get there, now click on family as your coupon code. Family. Then click on apply. Automatically, as you can see, you're going to get a 12% discount on whatever you buy. So both the full pack, it applies to all my products. So you can just get that right now.
Hey, hello and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. This is Reflex Images. This is the first time visiting. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and also turn on the notification icon. If you have any question, you can contact me and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. In this video, I'll be showing you how to clean this background to make it look seamless. Won't be doing any manipulation here. It's just going to be the background extension and background cleaning. So before we start, let me explain the gadgets used in this picture. I use my Canon 60D in conjunction with two light setup, a Kodos 8200 Pro and a TT520 flash in conjunction with two beauty dish as their diffuser. So I use aperture 4, shutter speed 1/200, my ISO at 100%. And the lens used was my 18 to 135mm, not my 50mm prime lens this time around. I use my 18 to 135mm. So with no further ado, let's jump into action. So I'll just have to make basic adjustments here, but this is not necessary because I already like the composition the picture is giving me. But if you notice the picture is a little bit too bright, you can just bring down the exposure, and if it's too dark, you can increase the exposure. And if there's too much white on your picture, you can just bring down the highlight and also the white. So you can just mess around with this over here. What I'll be doing is to increase the saturation of the picture. I'll just go to my HSL adjustments, which is right under here. Once I click on my HSL adjustments, under the orange, I'm just going to bring the orange up. As you can see, it brightens my model skins for me. Then I'll go to the saturation, then I'm going to increase saturation also. So once I'm satisfied with what I need, I just have to click on my open, then it's going to open my picture for me in Photoshop. And boom, here's what our picture looks like. But we want our picture to look very seamless, as if the backdrop is clean. The backdrop I'm using right here is a very cheap backdrop, which I bought for just 5,000 naira in Nigeria currency. It should not be more than $4 out there, but I heard materials like this are quite expensive outside because you have to order it online. I bought this from a local retail store in my area down in Ibadan. It goes by the name of Sam Best Accessory. If you're interested in getting any camera gadget from him, he can deliver in all parts of Nigeria, and he has one of the best products. So that's where I got this cheap backdrop, and I've actually transformed it to something quite seamless that someone might not even be tell the difference. But this is going to give us a little bit of complication while smoothing the background, because most of you did not know how this was achieved. So this was an actual fabric, just as ordinary clothes. I just placed it at the top of my backdrop. So while we are going to expand our background now, we need to do them separately because this color is different from this. So we have to protect the both dictates there, which is going to stress us out. But I'll be showing you how to do that in just this video. So let's start by cropping our picture to the size we want. The size I'm using right now is my 4x5 pixel. The reason why I do use that the most is because I love posting more on Instagram. Instagram is the best social media platform and has a specific size which is required for you to post there. If not, it's going to resize your picture for you. Normally I do crop my picture to 5x7 before, but since I started posting more on Instagram, so I prefer to leave it at 4x5 pixel. So I'll just go to my crop tool. As you can see, it's already there, but if yours is not there, just click and open here and select your 4x5 into bracket 8x10. You click on it. But after I clicked on it, it actually cropped out my model's leg, which is supposed to be there. So I'm just going to drag from the down I will expand it, till I see fit. As you can see, I even added some space to it. So that's where I want my background to reach, and I want it to look more realistic at the same time. Once I'm done with that, I just have to click on my OK, click on enter key, or you can just click on the arrow here, and it's going to crop your picture to that size for you. So that being said, now the next step is for we to make this white area fill up with the initial backdrop. How are we going to do that? Very, very simple and straightforward. So just follow along so you can get it, so that you won't miss any step. The first thing you need to do is to click on your rectangle marquee tool. So, or you can click on M on your keyboard. Once you click on M on your keyboard, it's going to take you directly there. So once you just get there right now, all you just need to do right now is to scroll from this side. You're not holding anything, just to left click on your mouse. You scroll from the top to the down. As you can see right now, make sure you're selecting the entire document. But whenever you're doing this, avoid any part that's not similar in color. You know, this is not similar in color to this. Make sure you're not touching it. Make sure you're far away from it as possible. And also don't touch your model or anything the model is wearing or accessories, because it's going to destroy the details on the outfit. So scroll over here and click on Ctrl T for free transform, then hold down your shift key. Once you hold down the shift key, drag from the outside part. As you can see, we are extending our backdrop. After you're done with that, remove your hand on the shift key on the mouse first, then after that remove your hand on the shift key. After that, just click on enter key, then Ctrl D to deselect. So you do the same thing to the left hand side also. Ctrl T for free transform, hold down your shift key, then you drag left. As you can see, click on OK, Ctrl D to deselect. So some might even thought this how wide our background is, but that's not the case. We actually did that ourselves by using our background extension. If you actually know how to do this, trust me, you've actually learned something new today, because it's going to help a lot. You can just buy a small backdrop for your studio. If you don't have the money to afford the bigger ones, the canvas, you can actually even turn this to Canva while you're manipulating. But we are not going to go to that in this today video. All we're doing right now is just to do the extension and make the backgrounds as seamless as possible. So now let's do the same thing to this down part also. Scroll over it, Ctrl T for free transform, hold down your shift key, then you drag down. After you're done with that, click on your enter, Ctrl D to deselect, and boom. Some might even think this is how wide our background is, which that is not the case. So for you to know how to do this, all you just need to do is to know how to work with your layers in Photoshop. Once you know how to work with layers in Photoshop, trust me, you are good to go. Even when it comes to manipulation, once you know how to work with layer in Photoshop, you are a step closer. All you just need is just creativity to it. Bring your creativity into play, then you are good to go. So as you can see, we are working on our background layer right now. I don't want to use so many layers, that's why I started from my background layer. I should have extended the background on another layer, but it's going to stress you guys out renaming layers and stuff. So it's better for you to understand the basics of layer right now. So after we're done with this, the next thing I just need to do is to duplicate my picture by clicking on Ctrl J. As you click on Ctrl J, as you can see, we have two layers now. Our background layer, which is the document itself, and the layer one which we just created right now. But this is where we want to put our model. This is our model here. We want her to be on this layer, just the model alone without the backdrop. So let's rename it to our model layer. Model. We click on our OK. So what we'll be doing right now, we're going to crop our model. So let me show you the easiest technique to do that. So there are so many tools in Photoshop that can be used for cropping. So many tools in there. We have our quick selection tool, we have our polygonal lasso tool, we have our lasso tool, we have our pen tool, we have our background eraser tool, and so on and so forth. But the one I love using the most is my quick selection tool. If you are using your Photoshop of CC 17 above, especially people using the recent versions 2023/2024, this should be very, very easy for you to crop out, because the AI there are well advanced than the one I'm even using. But I still love my 2019 the way it is right now though. So the next thing I'll be doing right now is just to click on my quick selection tool. Here is mine over here. The reason why mine is over here is because the panel I'm using is the photography panel. In case you're using a different panel from mine, just go to your window. Under window, go to workspace. Under workspace, click on photography. Once you click on photography, your panel is going to load up this way. But this is how it's going to be. It's going to be on a straight line like this. But I want to be seeing everything in this panel box over here. That's why I duplicate it into two by clicking on this arrow, this navigation arrow over here. Once I click on it, it's going to split my panel into two for me. So that being said, right now, the next thing I'll be doing is to pick my quick selection tool, which is right over here. And I'm going to click on select subject. Then I'll wait for the AI to do the job for me. It's not going to do it all that perfect, but it's going to give me a head start. And this is kind of perfect a little bit, but it's not giving me every detail I need. So I'll be making the adjustment myself now. So for me to do that, I'll zoom in first. I'll zoom in. Then I'm going to drag it to the top answer. As you can see, it was unable to select the air for me perfectly, so I can decide to use the quick selection tool, but I don't like using that. So I'll pick my polygonal lasso tool, which is right over here. Once I click on it, then I'll make sure I put it on addition. Please know how to use this word too. This is the addition if you want to add to the selection. This is subtraction if you want to remove from the selection. As you can see, it gives us a minus sign, and this is just one single selection. You can add to it, you can subtract from it. So once you know how to use these three, I don't know what the 4 stands for, but I use these three back to back, one after the other simultaneously. So we need to add to our selection now, so I'm going to change it to addition. Click on addition. So I'm going to zoom in, and I'll scroll over the area I want to add to my selection. So take your time. You are clicking a step at a time. As you can see right now. So don't mind all the sharp edges in the picture. We are actually going to make amendments to that also, so that it won't look that obvious. As you can see right now, we actually, you see, it gave us a good head start, so we don't have to start cropping from the beginning. I wish you're starting from the beginning. We do all these parts, all this place it did for us from the beginning ourselves, which is going to take much of our time. So I think this is also addition. Let me add to this, and let's see if our AI can actually differentiate between this color and the outfit color. Why we want to do the refine edge later on. As you can see, we are using addition this morning, but this is more than selection, so here has to be on subtraction. So I'm going to click on subtraction. I'm going to click it this way, as you can see. So let's see whatever area we are going to be doing again. I think we should have a small issue with the leg. Okay, I think it actually crop out the leg perfectly for us. So let me just do the middle of the leg right now. As you can see, I'm using subtraction right now. So now you now know what the addition and subtraction stands for, right? So as you can see, that is the subtraction. So let's say we're done with cropping our picture right now. Many people tend to delete the background from the model, but I don't love doing that. All I love doing is to mask my picture, create a mask for it. So how are we going to be doing that right now? As you all know, we are working on our model 1 layer now, and it's selected right now. I just need to click on the mask icon over here, so it look more like a camera. So once you click on it, automatically it's going to remove it for you, but you might not know what it did for you right now because our background layer is still turned on. So once you turn off the background layer, you can see we have our model without the background. Hope you get to this point. So the next thing we'll be doing right now is to remove the background from this area and to add make some amendment on the air also, because it's actually looking too straight on the line. I could have feathered the picture, but I don't want to feather it in this video. I want to use my refine edge brush to do that. So for you to do that right now, make sure you turn off your background layer, and under your model layer, the mask you just created, double click on it. It's going to take you to another panel. So try zooming in, zoom in, then make sure you're selecting the second brush, then you scroll over whatever area you want to refine. As you can see, it's actually giving me a soft edge at the edge of the air, so it's not going to look obvious as if we crop it out. Can you see right now? Can you see what it did for us? So it's quite very simple and straightforward to use. So it's going to remove the background there, and it's going to give you some strands of hair to make your picture look not that manipulated. So I'm going to do the same thing here also. Let's see if it's going to delete the background for us without the outfit, but let's not put our expectation up here because it's actually not that visible, so the AI might not tell the difference between the background and the hair. So let me just scroll over it this way and see if it's going to do the job for us. As you can see, as I said earlier on, let's not put an O over it, but how which the color is kind of different, it's actually going to figure that out itself. So as you can see right now, it's not that perfect, but it's a start. So after doing that, just click on your OK. It's going to take you back to Photoshop. So once you know how to do the first step, which is our background extension, and you know how to remove your model perfectly from the background, as you can see, we actually used 2 layers so far. I think you're good to go. So without wasting more time, let's go to the next step, which is our background cleaning. But this is going to be a complex one because we are using 2 separate backgrounds. So the first thing we need to do is to go back to the background layer and duplicate once again by clicking on Ctrl J. After doing that, make sure you hit down your control key, hold your control key, and click on the marks you just created on your model layer. Once you click on it, it's going to bring the selection back for you. After doing that, all you just need to do is just to click on delete, and you've actually deleted your model from the background copy you just created right now. You won't know what you just did now. Let's click on Ctrl D to deselect first. So turn off the upper and turn off the lower layer. So right now you can see you actually removed your model, your background, your model from the background. You know the first time remove the background from the model, so vice versa. So that's what those did here right now. After that being said, right now, the next thing we need to do right now is to blur out. I wish you're using just a seamless a single backdrop. But if you have to blur out this way, okay, let's just try it out and see what happens. Go to filter, under filter, go to blur, then go to Gaussian blur. As you can see right now, this other one is going to blur with it. It's not looking all that nice and it's looking kind of fake though. So click on cancel and go back. So we are going to separate it to background. How are we going to do that? I'm going to pick my rectangle marquee tool. I can use this, but let's go with the polygonal for now. Then I'm going to select it out this way. You can see. Can you see what I'm doing right now? So I've selected this one out right now. All I also need to do is to right click on it, then click on layer via cuts. Once I click on it, boom, automatically it's going to create just that for me on an empty layer, and actually remove it from this also. So as you can see, we separate the background into 2 different mask space right now. So now we cannot blur the both out peacefully. So for we to do that right now, this background copy, let's change it to our cream color, EAM. Click on OK, and this other one also, let's change it to brown, BROWN. Click on your OK. So go to the cream now and duplicate the cream once again by clicking on Ctrl J. Then go to filter, under filter, go to blur, then click on your Gaussian blur. You can see right now, you click on your OK after you select the radius you want. But the issue I'm having right now is after I did that, the shadow on the foot is no longer there. So for you to bring it back, create a mask on the one you just copy, the layer copy right now, create a mask on it, pick your normal brush, make sure it's on 100% black, and then you scroll over the leg aspect. So that's going to bring the shadow back for us. That being said right now, so you can go to the brown also. On the brown, double Ctrl G on it again to create another one. But this time around, you know, this first one we not max it on each other, but this you have to max it. Right click on it and create a clipping mask. Then you can go to your filter now. Under filter, go to Gaussian blur, then apply the blur on it. You won't know what you just did right now by maxing it. So let's unmax and see what will happen. Right click and release clipping mask. As you can see, it's going to spread to the other backdrop, which is not what we want. So right click and clip it back again. So whatever effect happens to it is going to stop on it alone. So as you can see right now, our background is looking seamless, but it's not giving me the perfect color I want. So what are we going to do next? Make sure you click on the cream, copy. Then after doing that, go to your color palette over here. Then sample from a color. I think I should be going with this color over here. Then I'll click on my OK. After that, I create an empty new layer on it. Pick my gradient tool, make sure it's on this post selection and open this up. Make sure it's from an actual color to nothing. Click on OK, then drag from the top, this way, drag it down. As you can see right now, it's going to make the background color look seamless, and that's just what we want. So our picture is looking all that seamless enough right now. So I hope this video helps a lot. We actually created a seamless backdrop in no time using just a plain background. So I think that was all about today's tutorial, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also turn on the notification icon. If you have any question, you can contact me and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. See you guys on my next tutorial. One love.